Hello traders, I am going to let you in on a very nasty secret in trading that if you know, you will be able to transform most of your losing trades into profitable setups. This method of trading is only known by a few people, but it is right into your face. It is staring at you, and every time you look at the chart, you see this happening on the chart, yet you don't recognize it. It is a secret that is hidden in plain sight. But if you understand this from this video, you will be able to trade profitably and get setups that have a high probability of playing out. If you're new to the channel, my name is Matthew and I am a forex trader, and I share a lot of free content here on the channel. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also share it on your social medias, guys. Let's get started with this video very fast because I don't want you guys to miss anything. Remember, watch this video from the beginning to the end and don't skip the video if you want to get the best out of it. Okay guys, so let's go onto the screen and I'm going to show you this really nasty secret that you need to know that can transform your entire trading career. Let's go onto the charts now and I'll share with you this strategy. So traders, we are here on the chart and I'm looking at the Euro USD weekly chart. You can use this on any chart, monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, whatever, depending on what you want to do. You want to scalp, you want to day trade, you want to swing trade. You can just increase on your time frame depending on how long you want to hold your trades. I'm going to share with you guys a very nasty secret that if you know this secret, I believe that nothing else will be able to block you from becoming a profitable trader that you've always dreamt of becoming, guys. And if guys you're finding value with my channel, as always, please do leave a like on the video before we go forward. Subscribe to the channel if you've not subscribed, guys. Don't just watch the video and not subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends or people who are interested in trading. Let's get started. So what is the secret? I'm going to dive right into it. I don't want to waste your time. I have opened up some illustration here. Okay, I've done an illustration here which I want to explain to you guys. If you understand this simple thing, it's a market structure technique that is hidden in plain sight. If you understand this, it is going to mean the difference between you being profitable and you continuing to be a losing trader. Okay, so what is the secret? You see this every day happening in the market when the market is trending and when the market is changing the trend. Okay, so we have two trend changes right here. We have the market changing from a bullish trend right here, and then it changes and goes down and becomes a bearish trend here, short bearish trend. And then from this area here, the market changes and starts going up. So how does this happen? And how do you take advantage of this, guys? Guys, I want you to listen carefully because this is going to change the way you look at the market. Now, it is not always going to be as smooth as this, but this is the principle in a nutshell that can help you to trade profitably. Let's assume this is another bullish candle. Let me just make this complete so that we can have a good trend to follow. All right, so let's assume this is a bullish move. Okay, market was going up here, market was pushing to the upside, right? This is what I want to explain to you. You see these candles, the bullish candles going up. This candle, when it closes, this first candle here, what is happening in your mind as a trader when you first look at this chart? When this candle has just closed bullish like this, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking that the next candle is going to be bearish, or are you thinking that the next candle is going to be bullish? I want you to think about that for just 3 seconds. Okay, now if you thought that this candle after it closed, this next candle here is bullish, you are thinking with collective market psychology. What usually happens is this: when the previous candle has closed bullish, the collective market psychology believes that the market is going to continue with the next candle as bullish. That is collective market psychology. That's the thinking of the majority of the traders. They believe in the continuation of the market in the previous candle's momentum in that same direction. That is what the collective market thinks. Now, what happens usually is the market does not just open at the close of that and then push up immediately. It does happen that way, but it rarely happens. So what happens is usually the market or the big players will manipulate the market. This next candle here might open as a bearish candle, going down first as a bearish candle to trap traders who are buying. Okay, for example, if you believe that the next candle is going to be bullish, of course you'll be buying at that candle's close. You place your trades there on a lower time frame, say on a 5-minute chart. Remember, this is a weekly chart we are on here, okay? So you're going to be looking at, for example, buying on a 5-minute chart at the close of this candle. But what happens is that for a series of candles, maybe for 20 minutes, for the next 20 minutes after this candle has closed, you'll find that the market, or even some few hours, if this is a weekly chart, it will go down for some few hours or even a full day. It will move down, and this candle here, this bullish candle, will be bearish for like 1 day to trap traders who are believing in the continuation of this previous candle. So after that candle has trapped the traders down, it will now reject and leave this wick behind here. You see this wick is going to be left behind, okay? That wick is going to be left behind. Now I want you to see how powerful this is. I believe you guys know where I'm going to, okay? This is why we trade the one candlestick strategy profitably, okay? Because we believe in this kind of market psychology, how the market thinks, okay? So the bearish candle, which opens after this one has closed, will reject and create a wick at the bottom, and then go and continue with this candle's momentum and close as a bullish candle. So what we are doing is we are trading this wick here, which is the manipulation of traders who are thinking in the collective psychology of this previous candle to continue bullish. It is correct that this previous candle was bullish, so the next candle should naturally also continue its momentum as bullish. But the market will always try to push down, create a wick. This wick here is a bearish candle this candle first prints as a bearish candle to trap traders who are buying, and then after it will create a rejection on a lower time frame. The rejection are many candles, but on a higher time frame it's just a wick, and then the market will continue until again close bullish. So this wick here is what we are trading. We are trading the manipulation of this previous candle for us to be able to catch this continuation to the upside. So I want you to understand this secret. It is hidden in plain sight, but it works, and it works. So how do you apply this in the market? Before we go there, let me show you more examples. So you see, when this market continues moving up like this, okay, the next candle also will be bullish, but before it closes bullish, it has to create a wick at the bottom on a lower time frame. That's a manipulation to trap traders who are buying, okay, before the market can continue going up. Now for most people, they will continue to buy at this candle, but this time you can see that the market reverses. Now how do you know that this market is going to reverse? You cannot know that because we can't predict. We are not God. So what you do is this candle here, when the market breaks its lowest point, or when this red candle produces a body that closes below this candle's low here, you know that that market there has a very high chance of reversing. When this happens, you now mark this red candle here using the one candlestick strategy markings. You're going to mark its body, okay? For example, in this case, you're going to mark this candle's high like that, and you're going to mark its close at the bottom like this candle here, which broke below this green candle's low. Now you are expecting for the next, since this one has closed bearish, you're now expecting collective psychology is going to think that the next candle is also going to be red, but before that candle closes red, it is going to first create a small bullish candle up here to trap traders who are selling. Then when it creates this wick here, it will close the candle as red. So for you, you're trading this wick here within the manipulation of this previous candle. So you're going to trade this wick on a lower time frame. If you want to know how to trade the one candlestick strategy in detail, you will watch the full course at the end of this video for you to see that. Or you can also watch a playlist of the one candlestick strategy to see exactly how you can trade the one candlestick strategy. But here I'm just giving you guys a secret that if you use it, whether you're using it on the one candlestick strategy or any other strategy or a market structure break strategy, it will transform the way you trade, okay? So I want you to look at collective psychology of the previous candle and then trade its manipulation, which is the wick that goes inside of that tradable zone of that previous candle, or its manipulation zone, for you to then take this trade and then catch this move within this wick for you to get this profit on this candle. Now when this candle closes, the collective psychology will shift again. It will say the next candle also has to be bearish. So you do the same thing, guys. You mark the high of that previous candle and then you mark its low like this, and then you're trading this wick here on a lower time frame, like on a 5-minute chart, 30-minute chart, depending on what time frame these other bigger candles are in. Okay, so once a green candle closes above the high of the red candle like this, that green candle in the illustration closes above this candle's high. Once this happens, you know collective psychology has shifted, so traders are thinking that the next candle will also close bullish. Traders are expecting that after this closes bullish, the next one is also going to close bullish. But for you, what you're looking at as a trader is the previous red candle's high was cleared by this green candle, which means there's a possible reversal on a lower time frame. So you go on a lower time frame and then you mark this bullish candle's close and its low at the bottom. The reason why you're marking its low is because if this next candle comes and closes below the low of this bullish candle, it will close as a red candle. This one would close as a red candle down here, so you'd now start continuing the momentum of the red candles. But for this case, you're going to trade this wick here on a lower time frame to continue buying. So guys, this is the secret of trading, and it is a nasty secret that is hidden in plain sight, that if you see it and start to trade accordingly, you are going to be profitable. Let me just show you a brief explanation, or a brief just briefly how this is working out. You can see, for example, in this area here, just want to show you in this area so that you guys can go and look at it, back test it on the charts, and then you can let me know in the comment section how you've seen it to work. So here, for example, we have bullish candles going up, a bullish candle here, bullish candle here. The collective psychology expects candles to continue going bullish. Okay, but you see this bearish candle here, it opens and closes bearish, but it does not close below that bullish candle's low. You can see that first bearish candle does not close below this bullish candle's low, which means you are still believing that the market is going to continue going up. The candle that closes below this bullish candle's low here is the candle that you're going to mark for a reversal. I'm marking this candle here, can mark its high and its close like this. So what I'm expecting is collective psychology will want this market to print another bearish candle next week. But on a lower time frame, what I want to do is I want to wait for the market to give me a wick inside of this zone, purple zone, for me to continue selling the market. I hope you guys understand. On a lower time frame, like if you go to a 1 hour chart, that around that area, you will see that the market is pulled back up. So for me, what I'm waiting for on a lower time frame is I want to wait for the market to pull back inside, maybe do this like that, and pull back inside something like this, inside of this box, and then I'll look for entries to continue the bearish momentum that has been happening. As you can see here for Euro USD, there's some bearish momentum where you see that these lows here are being broken. These lows here, price is breaking those lows. Okay, so this is how I would look for an entry for that. It is the same for a bullish example. If you look at a bullish reversal example, you do the same thing. You just wait for the market to break the high of a bearish candle for you to get a reversal and start trading bullish candles, believing in the general psychology of the market. For example, in this area, I'm just giving you these examples in hindsight. Okay, you see here this bearish candle's high was broken. Let me zoom in so that you can see that bearish candle's high was broken by this bullish candle here, the next one. But before you continue buying, you want to draw a zone between that bullish candle's close and its low like this, and then push it forward like that. The next candle should retrace inside of this purple box before you can get your entries to go along. As you can see, the market comes inside of this zone many times. This candle and the next, they come inside of this. So here you look for your entries to continue the bullish momentum until a red candle breaks below the bullish candle's low. That is when you start changing. Okay, like for example, now here on top, you see that this red candle here was the one that breaks this candle's low. Now there you continue selling for these 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks. You're looking for only sells. So guys, that is the strategy That is the way of thinking that I wanted to show you in this video. If you guys have found value with this, share this video, like the video, subscribe the channel, and let's push forward. Guys, I will see you in profit. Cheers.